Today I was thinking of doing something a little bit different. What you're about to see is a compilation of clips I have recorded trying to beat Kirby Air Ride's top right mode without using any sort of input, be it the joystick or any of the buttons, outside of menu navigation, of course. I've never done this sort of commentary before, at least I don't think I did. So I hope you'll enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching in advance. So we're starting out with grass, and grass is quite an interesting case, for you see, well, it should be the easiest course in the game. It's very beginner friendly. Ironically enough, this is one of the most hard and tedious levels, if not the hardest and most tedious track in the game. There are a lot of problems with it. As soon as you go backwards, it's very difficult to recover. As you can see, I've already sped this up, and yikes, we're just going backwards constantly. The CPUs are close to being done. As you can see, they just crossed the finish line just now. Back to speeding this up. I don't know what to say. This course is just pure evil. It just doesn't work. I was just... When I was recording this, I was just sitting there. I was just sitting there, hoping, praying to God that this somehow works out. And for the longest of time, as you can see, it did not. We haven't finished a single lap yet. That's about to change. For you see, that hit right there got us back on track. I have not mentioned it yet, but this game, all steering you see right here is done automatically by the game. It's trying to steer you into the right direction. So all sorts of movement is not done through my hand, like this is all automatic. The game is trying to push you into the right direction. I guess this is just to make things simpler for any player. And once again we're speeding this up quite a lot this time. Or well, like before. 5 minutes have passed. I just wanted you to just, you know... How should I put this? The CPUs are finished at about 1 minute and 10 seconds, I'm not entirely sure if that's correct. We're still on this. In fact, we're gonna be here for between 11 and 12 hours, minutes. It would be horrible if we were here for, like, hours. That would be absolutely terrible. But yeah, I was just sitting there, shaking my head and saying, no, never again. That right there, the CPU was turned into ice, and that allowed Kirby to get back on track successfully. That's why I decided to turn on CPUs and, well, items. Well, that success didn't last long, did it, huh? Currently at lap 5 out of 7. 8 minutes have passed. This... Yikes. Yikes, big yikes. Yeah, this track is just absolutely terrible. I really don't know what else to say. I was speeding this up in hopes of, well, not wasting your time, but also because I really have not much else to say about this track, other than the fact that it's horrible. Yeah, so... not much else to say. I guess I'll just let this play out, but there's still quite some time left. Well, what else could I talk about? I have things to say about the other tracks, but I'll get to that when I get to that. So... yeah, no, I got nothing. I was just sitting here, slowly giving up hope. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Will we ever get to finish this track? Well, obviously, yeah, but... you know. You know. So there we are, back on track. We're going to finish yet another lap. The final lap has arrived. Will we keep this up? No! Oh no. And when I saw that, my dreams were shattered. I was like, no, please, why? Please turn the right way. I was desperate. So, I was wrong. We're here for like 12 to 13 minutes instead of 11 to 12, but, well. We got through. We did it. We did it, Reddit. Moving right along. Right after the worst level possible, we get to the easiest in the game. For you see, this is basically like, well, two circles attached to each other. Like, you will get through, no problem at all. So we're speeding this up. Even if you fall into the pit, right into Ant Doom, I believe that's what it's called, it will just spit you out in about, like, 2 different positions, and you will always face the right way. The only issue you could have is the golem in the top left. That's the pile of rocks there, always falling onto the track. But even then, you are almost guaranteed to get back on track, so yeah, right there, easy level, easy finish. We did it, folks. It's incredible. So for this next segment, I would like to point out that starting in this position, Kirby just thinks, nope, I'm not dealing with this today, I'm going home. Going in reverse, and he will get stuck in this corner. Right now, as you can see, he did get out of it this time, but don't you worry about it, he won't get far. Not at all. In fact, it'll happen right here. Yep. Now he's stuck. Dang. You probably can get out of there, just give it some time, maybe, but yeah, it's not guaranteed, so we just pick any other position. The position is randomized every time, you just restart and there you are in a different position. Otherwise, this track really doesn't offer much of a challenge. It's quite simple and easy to beat, actually. In fact, spoiler alert, Kirby is going to finish this one in first place. I know, it seems very unlikely. Don't believe me, just watch the video. You will see. When I saw this, I was like, hot damn, how? How did you do this? I was baffled, I was flabbergasted. I could not believe what I saw. So as you can see, everything's going fairly smoothly. Everyone's in the final lap now, even the not Kirby that's not being controlled. And now Red gets stuck. Boom, he did it. It was close, but he did it. I could not believe my eyes. This was ridiculous. So now we move on to Fire, and Fire is, it's a track. There is not much to say. As you can see, you can get kinda stuck on the first curve right there, but other than that, as soon as you get free, you get free. And everything will go smoothly. Really, so, as you can see, Kirby's just hugging the wall constantly, like any other time, it's to be expected. So he finished the lap. I thought we might as well speed this up. He's still going back every time, as you can see. Don't worry about it. He will get on track. Just give it some time. And there he is. We're doing it, boys. Lap 3. Beautiful. And this time he even got around this early immediately, which is interesting to say the least. I was thinking maybe this auto-steering thing gets more aggressive as other players finish playing. Because as you saw right now, he just got out of there immediately. He will get stuck like once now and break free the second time. That is basically consistent right now. I don't know if there's something to it. I can't really say. I wish I knew. But yeah, see, he's just going back and then immediately breaks free. I have no idea why that is, it just happens. So yeah, we crossed the finish line. It all worked out. Not much else to say here. Alright, so this is Light. And Light is a track that kind of works, but does have some problems because of its design. Thing is, there are a few corners that can just outright kill your run. First one being here. As you can see, Kirby just gets stuck there. He will break free eventually, and then he goes into that corner down there and just keeps hugging the wall, and there is no escape. I have no idea. It just happens. This corner killed me basically all the time. He just managed to break free, probably because the others wrapped up. I'm just gonna assume that because it happened just then. The corner up there on the right after the finish line, the one on the right, that can kill you as well. As soon as Kirby entered that area, I was like, oh god, please no, because you gotta reset after that. No escape. I didn't get a chance to escape there. Stuck once more, but as you can see, just managed to free himself. Nice of the rail to appear there. That's gonna happen one more time, I believe. Stuck once more, speeding this up once more. Yeah, not much else to say, it's just always the same stuff. What can I say? Breaking free once more. I believe the rail will appear in the last round and carry me to the finish line. I'm not entirely sure. There it is. Indeed. And right into the goal we go. Just splendid. Alright, next on our list is water. And water, well, it's water. You probably shouldn't drive through water with cars, maybe. But we're not dealing with cars here, we're dealing with, stars. I don't really know how that compares, but this track goes somewhat smoothly, as you can see. Speeding this up a lot, because not much happens. If you run into the waterfalls, they will just throw you out, back on track. Everything working out well. There were no issues, close to no issues, and then this happens. Or at least, you will see what happens about now. A rocket hit me, and it changed Kirby's angle and position, and it just screwed up everything. It was the worst. When I saw this, that once again destroyed me. I was frustrated. Don't have anything else to say. This is going on for a while, so I'm speeding this up once more. Don't worry, this is not a failed run, even though it may look it. What we have to do, well, we don't do anything, obviously, but Kirby is going to run into the waterfall and get back on track, just like so. And he did it. As you can see, not a problem. You just need to give it some time. Finally on our list is Metal. Metal is, it's a track with many factors to consider, maybe. There are turning cogs everywhere, walls here and there. Also wind can play a role in this, and that part where Kirby is currently stuck, we will see this more often. This is the one problematic part in this entire thing, but I didn't speed this up because, yup, Yellow decided to break us free. Thank you so much, buddy. You are a godsend. So, well, that didn't last long, did it? We're speeding this up once more. Dang it. As soon as we get nice things, it just doesn't stay that way. But somehow he broke free. I really have no idea if it's entirely random or not. I can't really say. It's obviously dependent on the angle, but it still feels very much random. Can't really say much more than that. Yeah, see, I don't know why or how he breaks free, it just kinda happens. And once again, he's going very smoothly, probably once again due to my theory that auto-steering gets more aggressive as the others finish. We did it, folks. That is all. Thank you so much for your time.